Hello and welcome back to Will's World, where we don't just have one obsession, we have 100. And today's obsession is going to be Ninja Turtles. So, been in some charity shop hunting again, and came across these bundles of Ninja Turtle figures, which were really bundled up weird, but I kind of guessed they were trying to be clever with it. So, one of them had the kind of like 2013-14 figures about that big, had like Raph, Raph, Leo, and Mikey, but no Donatello. And they had one of the figures I'm going to show you here mixed up with that, and that was £6. And then they had another three of those with mixed up jumbles with each figure that I'm going to show you, also for £6. So you could have got, for like 24 quid, you'd have got all the turtles plus some mini turtles as well. So I guess if you had that kind of money to just go and buy something like that, or you were a huge Ninja Turtle fan, it might have been worth it, but I'm not really sure how much these figures go for, because they're quite old now, and also I'm not sure on the quality. So here's what we've got in this bundle, which also cost me £6. This is probably one of the smallest bundles. I think some of the others had like three or four figures in, but Raph being my favourite, I wanted this figure here. This one I'm not sure on. It looks like it comes apart. We'll open it up and we'll see what the deal is. I believe there's a potential that I used to have both of these figures. I did have a brief obsession with Ninja Turtles, probably about 8 years ago. Really got back into it, got back into the original cartoon. And I think these are the same figures that I bought, and at the time I bought them from like B&M. And they were on sale for like 13 quid, and I got all four. Came with accessories, all the deal. But I was always under the assumption that they were made by like NECA's cheap version of NECA or whatever. However, having quickly looked at the on this one, it does say Playmates, so maybe it's the same figure, I'm not sure. Maybe some guys can help me out whether NECA actually did any kind of this size figure for around $20, 20 quid, whatever you want to call it. So we'll take a look at the Leo first, because I'm intrigued about how that works. It looks like it transforms into something. It's got like really loose, weird arm joints that are coming up and down. Can you see on this bit here like that? The head looks like it comes apart as well. So I'm wondering if this transforms into something. Oh, it looks pretty robotic. I mean, you can flip. Have a look at it. Yeah, you can flip out his toes, so that must be part of the transformation. So this must be Leo in kind of figure mode, if you can see, like that. And then I'm wondering if he transforms into something, so let's give it a go. The back bit here looks like it comes apart, and it does. So it's like two halves. I'm not sure entirely what I'm doing with this. This is a bit weird. I'm going to try and put those arms like that. Feels a bit like vintage Megazord when you were clicking all the pieces into place. This is intriguing. Not exactly sure. My brain doesn't really work. Well, it doesn't really work, full stop, but it doesn't really work with this type of thing. So his head goes like that. Sorry guys, you can't really see what I'm attempting here, which is probably a good thing. I'm not, like I say, entirely sure what on earth is happening. It's turned into this. I mean, is his arm supposed to go in there? Like that? Where's his head go? Gosh, this is weird. I'm sure some of you guys out there will probably understand or know what this is. I probably should have done a bit of research on it, but it is just, I'm finding it difficult to put together. I was never good at this type of thing, or like Transformers. It wasn't really my skill set. I'm assuming it turns into some sort of weapon. I don't know. I've probably messed up this figure good and well, but I'll investigate that a bit more and maybe do a video on it when I've worked it out. But yeah, that was kind of the bonus figure in the set. The one I was after is, of course, this Raph here. Bit beat up, some marks on his chest, if you can see. So, just handling the figure, I do think it's the one that I had nearly 10 years ago, and it does say Playmates on it, if you can even pick that up. So yeah, the reason I sold them was, and I think I got a decent price for them even though I'd opened them up, I was kind of going off Ninja Turtles, needed some money, sell some stuff that I'd collected, but also the figures didn't seem the best quality. And I remember one of these fingers just completely snapping off, and I couldn't really get it back in without gluing it or blue tacking it or something. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe that was a different figure, but these seem pretty good. Like, obviously got articulation on the fingers, which is cool. I think some of the wristbands and stuff need putting in the right way. Usually you see on some of the turtle figures, obviously the bandanas break off, but that's like a nice rubber, so it's not going anywhere. Raph's got his typical gruff expression on. Obviously not like a old figure where the shell came out and you could try. I used to love those ones where you could transform it through the shell. That was better than this, if that's what they were going for. I don't know. Yeah, and it's not bad articulation wise. It's got like swivel there, quite a lot of articulation in the thigh as well, and even toe articulation. There we go. So yeah, I mean, if this was the figure I had, I think potentially maybe I should have kept hold of them, because obviously that would have come with all the weapons, and I'm not even sure if £6 for these two is a good deal or not, but I saw them and I wanted to do a video on something, particularly Ninja Turtles, and I thought it was a good idea to pick these up. And obviously I don't have the figure anymore, so even if I have picked it up, it's a nice little recall to that moment. And I'm working on a Ninja Turtle shelf at the moment as well. It's one of the only places I don't have a lot of space for, but I don't have a whole lot. So if you do end up seeing these figures, it does say Playmates 2012, so that would line up with, you know, what I was thinking figure wise, because I think by the time obviously they got to B&M, it had been a good few years, so they probably were on sale, and that's why I probably got them so cheap at the time. So yeah, I'm really obsessed with them doing this little dance. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, if you see these figures for a reasonable price, I'd definitely pick them up, because, you know, the articulation's good on these ones. It seems like there's no kind of danger of joints breaking off. It obviously has been well played with. There's like scuffs here and there, so it's probably been in battles. Obviously the only downside is he doesn't come with any weapons or anything like that, but I can work that out and fix that, I'm sure. So yeah, we've also had this monstrosity here, but for now, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and yeah, hopefully be doing some more videos soon, in particular some longer content. So thank you guys for watching. As always, peace, love and prayers.